everybody, and welcome to Shopping with Shana. So guys, I have an updated must-do deals video for you at Kroger that runs from April 30th through May 6th of 2025. Now today, as I'm making this video, happy May. It is May 1st today on Thursday. So second day of this particular sale week, but it is the third week of our 99-cent sale. And it's the third week of our 5-time digital coupon sale. And of course, that's just a small portion of what this video is going to bring you. Actually, I've got a lot of deals that are just kind of throughout the store. And then I have quite a few weekly digital deals that are just unique to this specific week. And I think I have an Ibotta glitch that's going on. So I don't know. You'll have to look at what I have put together and talk this through with me because I'm a little confused and I feel like they messed up. So I feel like they could pull it at any time. So hopefully they don't, and I'll show it to you all. Do me a huge favor. If you like to save money at Kroger, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, hit all so you don't miss any of my videos, and we're going to jump right on into this. All right, guys. So did you have your notification set yesterday to get notified for any time I post a video? Because if you did, then you were notified when I posted a second video yesterday. So we had our first video that comes out at 8 o'clock in the morning with all of the great matchups and everything for all the sales. But I went in store later on, like an hour later, and I was able to post another video of this Easter 90% off clearance that went on clearance yesterday morning. So if you got to see that video, you could have run to the store and able to grab all of the best deals. Now, you may still have some of these amazing deals left today. It's a possibility, but the possibility is getting smaller and smaller the longer you wait. So you want to make sure whenever something hits 90% off that you are one of the first people there in order to get the best deals. Now, looking at my pictures here, neither one of these were in that original video because I had only been to one Kroger at that point. Now, I did have a cart full of these Squishmallows. Most of them were carrots. My store that's right here next to me didn't have a lot of selection as far as the Squishmallows for Easter went, which they're all $2. There was a 12-inch and a 10-inch size, and all of them were $2, normally priced at $19.99. Now, if you're new to the channel, I'm not crazy and I'm not buying these all for myself. I am actually the Santa Shop shopper. I'm the chair of Santa Shop for my daughter's elementary school, and I literally shop all year long. So I am always looking for 90% off. So between me and the president of PTA, we hit up 7 different Krogers. Now I hit up 5 of them. She hit up 2. And we went looking for the best deals. Now I was able to find all the Squishmallows. I think she found maybe 1 or 2 at a certain store, but she didn't find a lot of Squishmallows, but she found a lot of the Bum Bums that are $2, normally priced at $19.99. And I had found some of those at my second store and got some of those. You can kind of see them through that bag in the back of my car in the bottom of the left-hand corner there. I probably should have posted or put some out to see it better, but I just wanted you to see how full my car got. And I had the seats laid down and everything. I actually don't remember the number. I didn't count them, but we're looking at over 50 Squishmallows that I found. So a lot of really, really great items. But yeah, we are able to stock up. Now, there was obviously a lot of other things. If you still want die kits or clings, decorations, things like that, go check your store out. They probably still have some of those. I highly doubt you're going to have too many Squishmallows left unless you just don't have one of those areas where a lot of couponers come. I will tell you, my Kroger and the Kroger she hit up, because she didn't have a lot that she found, do have a lot of our couponers. However, because I was working out a little bit further, those places I know don't do a lot of couponing. It's a lot lower income kind of area. I don't know why that wouldn't be couponing, but they just don't. Anytime I want something that's super hot, I always go over there, and they usually have tons of it. And I scored at several different several different Krogers, and 2 of them I had 2 different Krogers. I had a cart full of these Squishmallows just like this, and I even left some. So I did not take them all. I actually left probably 20 at each store, maybe more. But I didn't take them all, I promise. So other people are able to benefit. But yeah, my school is going to be super happy. Let's talk 99-cent sale. So I've got a few new items and I do have matchups for you, which is kind of surprising. Normally I am just giving you the good deal items, but we do have some matchups that we need to talk about. Now, just a quick reminder with 99-cent items, you do have to buy a minimum of 5 participating items. Once you hit that minimum of 5, they all reduce down to 99 cents. Just similar to a mega sale, only a mega sale is going to reduce down whatever the, value is, $1, 50 cents, $2, whatever the particular sale. This one is just going to reduce the price down to 99 cents. Some items you'll save 10, 20 cents. Other items you're going to be saving $1, $2. It just depends on what the original or sale price is to start with and how much it's going to reduce down to. Like I said, you can use coupons and rebate apps with it. So let me show you the crazy matchups I have for you. So this deal is absolutely amazing. I wish I did eat the Chobani Greek yogurt because I would definitely be grabbing these. So these are regularly priced anywhere from $1.50 to $1.59, depending on which kind you want, the flip or the blended Greek yogurt, whatever it might be. You want to mix and match to 5 of them. Okay, so grab 5 of them. Best part is you don't have to buy any other 99-cent items because you're going to have your minimum of buy 5. They're all going to reduce down to 99 cents each. Well, I want you to do this. There is a digital coupon for $1 off on 5, but instead of clipping it as a digital coupon, go clip it as a Kroger cashback, okay? Then go over to coupons.com and print this $1 off 5 printable coupon. All right, so you're going to pay out of pocket $3.95 for 5 cups. And then what you're going to do is it will automatically submit to Kroger Cashback because you clipped that for $1 back on 5. It's limited one time. And then take your receipt, submit it to Checkout 51 for $1 back on 5, limited one time. So after you get all the money back, your final cost will cost $1.95 total for 5 cups, or roughly 39 cents each. This is an amazing deal, great stock up price to get your refrigerator full of Chobani Greek yogurt. So great deal here. Now, if for some reason you can't use a printable coupon, whatever it might be, you still want to make sure you clip it as a Kroger cashback if you want to use Checkout 51. They're very big on not allowing you to use a coupon with the product because it's kind of ringing up as a manufacturer coupon. So if you have Kroger cashback clipped, then you can submit to Checkout 51. Okay, you would just pay $1 more. It would be a total of $2.95, and then you could do the math in there to whatever that equals out to be. Still a really good deal. I know several of you tell me you can't use printables or you don't have a printer or whatever the case might be. I did want to give a shout out and thank you for bringing this deal to my attention, although I did find it a little bit more detailed. So Lily, I think it's Lily, thank you for talking about that $1 off 5 digital coupon. That got me down the rabbit hole and I started finding more and more to it. And so I was like, perfect. We're going to put this whole deal together. So thank you so much for at least bringing it to my attention. All right, the next deal we have is the Chef Boyardee. These are regularly priced at $1.25. You can kind of get the one where you can microwave, and then of course there's the canned one. And they're going to be by $5.99 each. These are great staples to have in your pantry to pull out as needed, that type of thing. I know we love the ravioli. I generally buy the cheaper like Kroger brand ravioli, but if it's 99 cents and it's a better price than Kroger, we're going that way. All right, I do have a new 5-time digital coupon deal for this video. I was actually kind of, I don't know, surprised to find it this morning. I always scan through Ibotta every morning to see what the new rebates are that have popped up since I had done the last video. And then I always check and see, I just search up the item and see if it matches. And sure enough, I found an Ibotta that matched with a 5-time digital coupon, but then it also had a coupon with it. So it could have been a deal on its own anyway. So basically, these are 5-time digital coupons. Make sure that they're clipped, and then you can head to the store, grab up to 5 of them in the same transaction. You don't have to. You can buy one if you want, and then they will pair with manufacturer coupons, which we're going to see that, and they'll also pair with rebate apps, which we're going to see that too. Now, if you are new to rebate apps or you're new to couponing, my favorite two to start out with are Ibotta and Fetch, but there's some other good ones like Checkout 51 that I talked about before, Merryfield, Swagbucks, Shopkick, and so forth. If you need any of those, go to the description box below, sign up today, use my referral codes if you don't mind. It helps me to keep making these videos for you, but also helps to give you some sort of extra savings when you submit your first receipt. All right, let me show you this new matchup. All right, so it's the Shea Moisture Body Wash. Now, this is just for one bottle with all the digitals in the Ibotta, but the 5-time digital you could use multiple times. Anyway, you want to grab one of these 18-ounce bottles. They're regularly priced $11.99. Well, there's no way we're going to pay that price, right? So we have a $1.50 off one 5-time digital coupon that we're going to pair. That's a store coupon. We're going to pair with a 5 off one manufacturer digital coupon. Okay, that's going to bring our out of pocket down to $5.49. That right there is a very good deal, but it gets even sweeter because we just got a new Ibotta rebate for 2 back on 1, which is a limit of 1 time. So now the final cost ends up being $3.49. This is a really good deal. Remember, this is a $12 body wash that we're bringing down to about $3.50. So great deal here. And if you like Shea Moisture type of products, then this would be a great one to grab. All right, we're going to move into some Kroger deals. I got quite a few that are throughout the store. So we're just going to jump into this. They're not one specific type of sale. Sometimes they're rebate app deals. Sometimes they're just standalone coupon deals. And sometimes they're just great sale prices. So let me show you what's going on. All right, so I did want to bring this to your attention, the Kroger Coffee Pods 48 count. They're regularly priced at $16.99. They're on sale for $13.99. And if you are a Boost member, there is a Boost exclusive coupon to get these for $9.99. And it's a 5-time digital, so you could grab up to 5 of them. So even if you just grabbed one box with 48 count, that's $9.99. That's about 21 cents per pod, which is a really, really good deal. I'm going to compare it to a deal that everybody can do. So I wanted to kind of show you how this would work. So again, 21 cents per pod, but for Boost exclusive members. Now, one thing to note is you can sign up for a free 30-day trial right now, and you should be able to access these coupons. So that is an option for you. Now, the deal that's going on for everybody, it's a name brand. So we have the Macaff, the Green Mountain, or the Donut Shop K-Cup 10 count. Now, you have to grab 5 of them. You can mix and match if you'd like, okay? So you don't have to buy all of the Macaff or whatever. You can mix and match, or you can buy all of whatever you like. But anyway, you have to grab 5 of them. They're regularly priced at $8.99. Well, the sale this week is buy 2, get 3 free. So with that said and done, that's 50 pods, right? So the total is $17.98 total, or $3.60 per box is what you're looking at. But it ends up being 36 cents per pod, which is obviously a little bit more expensive than the 21 cents per pod that we were getting with the Kroger deal. Now, if you're a brand specific person, this is an amazing deal. But if you're trying to compare which one's the better deal, obviously the Kroger brand is the better deal per item. Okay. And you're going to pay less out of pocket. So it's kind of a win-win situation. So there you go. That's what we're looking at. Next deal we have is the Holy Guacamole. If you grab 2 of them, they're regularly priced at $3.99, and they're buy one, get one this week. So $3.99 total is what you'll pay, or $2 per product. I wanted to highlight some of these as we're getting closer to Cinco de Mayo. We've got quite a few different, Latin types of food that you may want to grab. Another one is the Mission Soft Taco Tortilla 10 count. Now, these are regularly priced at $2.99. If you grab 2 of them, they're also buy one, get one. So your final cost is a $2.99 total, or $1.50 each. Pretty good deal on this. So if you're making your tacos and stuff like that, you've got a great option. All right, so this deal is brought to you by Corey. So I want to say thank you to Corey. This is one of the other deals that she had brought to my attention, but I just didn't put it in yesterday's video because it was super long. But if you would like the Midol 24 count, these are regularly priced at $8.49. So what you want to do is grab a 2 off 1 printable coupon. So go clip that and print it off. And then there is a digital coupon, but we're not going to clip it as a digital. We're going to clip it as a Kroger cashback. So make sure that's clipped. So what you'll do is grab one of these Midol 24 counts, use the 2 off 1 printable coupon, pay $6.49. Then it will automatically submit to Kroger Cashback and you'll get 2 back on 1 in a couple of days. Then also take that receipt and submit it to Checkout 51 for 2 back on 1, limit of 1 time. The final cost for one of these is now $2.49. So a great bit of savings there. Thank you, Corey, for helping us come up with this amazing stacking deal. Next, we have the Kroger Dry Shampoo. Now, these are regularly priced at $8.49, but we have a sale this week for over 50% off. So $3.99, no extra coupons needed, nothing. Final cost, $3.99 each. I just thought this was just such an amazing deal. So if you'd like to use dry shampoo, I actually feel like I need to get some dry shampoo. I don't use it myself, but my daughter, oh goodness, she doesn't, she'll shower every other day, but her hair gets so greasy. I think we need some of this on hand so the in-between days we're not so greasy. So I think I'm going to end up grabbing this, but $3.99, what a great price. All right, next deal we have is the all free clear liquid laundry detergent. So you want to either grab the 30 to 36 ounce. The one I have pictured there for you is the 30 ounce. They're regularly priced at $5.79. They're on sale for $4.99, and that's what you would pay out of pocket. Ibotta has a rebate for 75 cents back on 1, which is a limit of 1 time. So your final cost ends up being $4.24. Now, I also had this best customer bonus coupon for 2 off 1 that is attaching to this product. So if you happen to have that, it would end up being $2.24. So check your account, see what you happen to have. If you can combine them, that'd be amazing. All right, we're going to move into the 5-time weekly digital deals. And don't worry, I told you at the beginning, we have an Ibotta glitch that I'm getting ready to show you. It might be a glitch. I don't know what it is. It's kind of just a weird situation. So we're going to talk about that here in just a minute. But I do have a couple of new deals that I need to talk to you about, or updates to a deal that I need to talk to you about. So make sure that you have these digitals clipped. I just went yesterday after I was going through them all, I just clipped them all, clipped every single one of them. So that way, when I head to the store on Friday to get my 4 times the fuel points, I won't have messed up and missed out on a sale price or a 5-time, weekly digital deal, that kind of thing. So you want to make sure that you do that. Now, these are store coupons. We compare them with manufacturer coupons and rebate apps. So it's a really, really great deal. Let me show you what's going on. All right, so the first new matchup for the channel is to grab 3 of the Vaseline Lotion 20.3 ounces. Now, they're regularly priced at $7.49. I remember when Vaseline Lotion first came out as a deal. It was one of the very first, times I started doing the couponing, matchups and things like that. And it was a new product, and we were getting them for free or 49 cents. So it was a really, really good deal. So this isn't exactly that deal, but it's still not a bad deal. So they're $5.99 this week with a 5-time weekly digital coupon. I should say they're not the small ones. They're the 20.3 ounce. So they're kind of big bottles to begin with. Your out of pocket would be $17.97, but we're going to take that receipt and we're going to submit it to Fetch. There's 2 different rebates that it will attach to. The first is 2,000 points back on 2, which is a limit of 5 times. So if you wanted to grab 4 of them in order to hit that Fetch, you could, twice. But we're just doing 3 because we're trying to hit that threshold of 15 for the second Fetch rebate. So 2,000 points are going to come back to you. And then we have a Fetch rebate for 1,500 points when you spend 15. We'll be over that by almost $3. So we'll get that back. And that's also a limit of 5 times. The final cost ends up being $14.47 total, or $4.82 per bottle. So just a great option for you. If you like this lotion, you can stock yourself up for a while. All right, we're going to start out with our first of many glitch deals, okay? So Ibotta, for some reason this morning, popped up with all of these Axe Dove deodorants, okay, that had 2 rebates attaching to the exact same product. So I say glitch because they may pull one of them. I don't know which one. So we're going to see. The best one we have is the Axe body spray deodorant. Okay. And it's because we have a digital coupon that's attaching with it. So what you want to do, and I'm going to go try to do this morning and make sure it all works. Okay, so we're going to grab 2 of the Axe body spray deodorants. They're regularly priced at $8.99. They're going to be $5.99 each with a 5-time weekly digital coupon, so have that clipped. And then also have the 5 off 2 digital coupon clipped. Remember, the 5-time weekly is a store and the other one is manufacturer. Now, this manufacturer coupon is expiring anyway on this weekend, 5/3. So that would be Saturday? So you have through Saturday anyway. Your out of pocket is $6.98. Well, we have 2 different rebates from Ibotta that this is attaching to. It names them both exactly the same on participating products. So you're going to submit to Ibotta for 4 back on 1. It's a limit of 1 time. So you'll only get that back once. And then Ibotta for 3 back on 1, limit of 2 times. Okay, I don't know why they're the same products with different rebates, but they are. So you get $6 back there plus the 4. That's going to make both of these deodorants completely free and a $3.02 moneymaker. Now, again, please take this with a grain of salt. At any point in time, Ibotta can pull one or both of these rebates because I don't know why we have 2 at the same time. This seems like a clear mistake to me. And so, by the time this video comes out, it could be wrong. So do your math, change it up, even though I feel like one of the rebates would stay. It's still going to be a really good deal. Let's say the 3 back on 1 limit of 2 times stays. That's going to leave you at 98 cents for 2 deodorants. That's a great deal. And even if the 4 is the only one that stays, that's going to leave you at $2.98 about I'm trying to do the math real quick, $1.50-ish or $1.49 each. That's still a good deal. But obviously this is the best deal if they both stay. So there you go. That's the best one. Now I'm going to show you 2 more deals with this same weekly digital. So you could end up mix and matching, but this is the best one. All right, so same 5-time weekly digital coupon on the Dove Women's deodorant spray. These are regularly priced at $9.49. They're on sale for $8.99. They're going to be $5.99 each with this 5-time weekly digital coupon. You're going to pay that out of pocket. You only have to get one. So you could do the Axe and then also do the women's. Now there are 2 different Ibotta rebates for this one. There is a 3 off 1 limit of 2 times, and there's a 2 off 1 limit of 3 times. Okay. And so you should be able to do both at the same time, taking $5 off per deodorant up to 2 times, leaving you at 99 cents each. Really awesome deal here. Okay, so that's one option. Another one is the Dove men's deodorant. Same details as the women's. $9.49 is the regular price. It's on sale for $8.99. It's a part of the same exact weekly digital, 5-time weekly digital coupon. So $5.99 out of pocket. There is a 3 off 1 limit of 2 times Ibotta rebate and a 2 off 1 limit of 3 times Ibotta rebate. So if they both come back, that's 5 back. That's going to leave you 99 cents each. So here's the thing. If you want to max out this weekly digital, what you could do is grab 2 of the Axe because that's the best deal. You could then grab either 1 or 2 of the women's and then throw in whatever you have left of the men's. So if you only grab 1 of the women's, grab 2 of the men's. If you have 1 of the women's, I'm mixing it all up in my head. Sorry, understand what I mean. So you can equal it out to be 5 total. My recommendation for you would be to make sure you at least get the Axe since it's a freebie and moneymaker. And if you want to do the other ones at 99 cents, it's still a really, really good deal. So there you go. Those are your options. And like I said, I can't guarantee that both these Ibotta rebates for each product is going to stick for very long. So keep your eye on the rebates, and I would run to the store today and see if you can do this as soon as possible. All right, let's talk about a few of your comments before we head off of here. So I had a comment from Melly that said, is there a workaround the print coupons? I want a printer so bad, but don't want to pay for a subscription. I don't understand. I guess I didn't understand the question. Why do you have to pay for a subscription? Let me know what that means and why. I have a printer. I don't pay for anything. So I don't know if maybe that came out wrong, or maybe it was a mistype or something, or I don't understand the subscription thing. So I just I have a printer, and coupons.com to print from them is completely free. You just have to put in your phone number because they only allow 2 prints per account. So you have to use your your phone number so it won't do multiple, so you don't just keep printing. That used to be a workaround. People used to just change it up, reload, go to different browsers and print coupons to get multiples. So that's how the abuse worked. Now you have to use your phone number, so it doesn't matter what browser you're on. You're only allowed to get 2 prints per phone number. Now you could go through and change your phone number 5,000 times and print. But anyway, there's always a workaround. So anyway, let me know a little bit more about that comment. But printers are actually fairly cheap anymore because not too many people buy them. So anyway, just a thought. All right, Melly, hopefully we want you to get a printer. Next, Suze said, really enjoyed hearing a bit about your Ramsey journey with Financial Peace University. I'm a bit older than Dave, so I did not have him to follow, but completely agree with his philosophy. Would love to see you on the Rachel Cruz show. How much fun would that be? So Rachel Cruz, if you happen to be listening to me, hit me up. We'll discuss some coupons, way to save, things like that. So if you're not familiar, I talked about this a little bit on the last video, but my husband and I did the Dave Ramsey or the Financial Peace University back when our 16-year-old son, he actually learned to crawl while we were in this class. So he started out from just laying there on the floor to crawling around the whole place. And now he's 16. So we've been doing this for a while. After we finished that class, within a month, we were completely debt free. We didn't have a lot anyway. The only thing that, I guess it was a little bit more than a month. Everything was paid off except for my student loans. But I worked in a low income school district at the time, and I was finishing up my 5th year teaching. And there is a loan forgiveness for $5,000 when you finish 5 years in a low income. And so we waited, paid off the minimum until I finished that, and then I got that forgiven, and we paid off like the last few $100 right there that summer, and we were completely debt free. So we've been debt free for basically 16 years, 15 years, something like that. I don't know, but it's been great. The only debt we have is our house payment, and that is allowed on his plan. But everything else, it's great. And you definitely feel the freedom. I don't feel tied down or worried to pay bills. So hopefully you're able to benefit from that too. Okay. Next we have Gail that said, I have a digital coupon for 50% off Boost membership. So I went and looked. Guess what? I do too. All right. So if you want to try out Boost, there's a 30-day free one. However, this Boost 50% off expires May 6th. So I don't know what you want to do. If you want to grab the 50% off, or if you want to try it for 30 days and maybe we'll get another coupon or something like that. So really, really cool. I'm back and forth about what to do. I need to make a decision soon because I do want to get my dad a Boost because anyway, I shop for him, and it's been getting harder and harder with my schedule to try to get over there when he's ready to get some food. And so I was thinking maybe I could just do Boost. I can just order him food, and it can be delivered anytime he gets a whim that he needs something. I just order it and it gets sent to his apartment, and that would be a lot easier. So we'll see. And the last comment was Jenny, who said, come on, everyone, hit the like button. All right, so that's how we're going to end this video. Hit that like button for me before we go on. Thank you guys for everyone's support, comments, everything that you do every day. But the more you can interact with the video, it helps me to keep bringing these videos to you because it pushes it out there. And plus, it helps other people to be notified or learn about my videos and start saving money. So thank you so much, Jenny, for leaving that comment. All right, we're at the end of the video. So if you've made it to the end, you are one of the amazing people that's on my channel. Question of the day. I don't know. Anyway, are you a Boost member? And if so, if you are a Boost member, I want to know, is it worth it? What do you think? Okay, so let me know in the comments if you're a Boost member and whether you think it's worth it, not worth it, that type of thing. I've always thought it wouldn't be worth it because I am literally in the store almost daily because of what I do. This is my job. However, now that they're offering these exclusive coupons, I'm thinking that it's definitely more of an incentive to get Boost. So let me know in the comments what your thoughts are, and we'll go from there. So Boost, are you a Boost member, and is it worth it? Let me know in the comments. All right, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I'll be back with you with more deals probably tomorrow, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and I will see you later. Bye, guys.